Jazakallah khair. So our next speaker unfortunately could not be here, but we do have his presentation as a video, so if we can pull that up, please. Dr. Naimat Khan is a lecturer in accounting and finance at Cardiff Metropolitan University with over a decade of academic experience. His research covers financial accounting, corporate finance, and Islamic capital, with the current focus on Islamicizing capital through an emancipatory critical realism lens. He also serves as the associate editor for qualitative research in financial markets.
Okay, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to present my research. I wish I would be there, but due to some visa problem, I couldn't make it. Hopefully next year, I will present about my currently undergoing research about Islamizing capital from the critical realist perspective. Meanwhile, I am also thankful to two organizers. The first one is Dr. Shakir, who introduced me to the conference, and the second is the secretary of the conference, Jordan, who is really caring in the overall process. Thank you very much, Jordan. Okay, now beyond profit, exploring the role of religion in shaping financial decision making. I have two other co-authors as well, Dr. Asif and Dr. Rame. This paper is about that how religion of a country is affecting financial decision, especially I have focused on the corporate dividend policy. We have a lot of research, documented evidence is that how legal system is affecting the financial decisions. For example, common law countries, civil law countries, they have effect on the financial decisions, especially dividend policy. Laporte and et al. Did a lot of work on this. However, the culture belief and the religious belief, they also shaping the financial decisions, which is usually under-researched. Now, for this purpose, we have taken a data of 90 countries or 32 years span for having 45,000 firms. Our finding is that yes, there is a significant effect of different religion, 9 religions on the dividend policy. Like if we see the literature, we can see that Weber was the first one who says that yes, religion affiliation had an impact on the dividend policy. The recent survey says that 84% of the world population is still believing on some form of a religion. Belief in any religion shape particular culture. Thus, religion plays an important role in corporate decision making. Now we can see the global landscape as well, that how much religion is affecting the way we are in today. We can see the Middle Eastern things. I think there is a pivotal role of religion in shaping different decisions, whether it's economical, not restricted to defense thing, but it's also economical as well. So religion is a part of culture, but there is other proxies of culture as well. Why I didn't take it into consideration, because among all different cultures, values, norms, taste, fashions, preferences, they changes, but the supposition is that religion is more static over generation. So the impact of this will be like persistence over a period of time as well. Now, in the context of this study, how I define religion is those customary belief in values that ethnic or religious or social group transmit fairly unchanged from generation to generation, whereas religion can be used as a token of culture. So we have taken this definition of religion. There are other proxies as well, but as I told you that the religions remain mostly stating a persistent effect on the lives of the individual, and similarly those individuals are working in different organizations so they can shape the financial decisions. Religion significantly, there is literature available on this topic. For example, in the US market, we have studies. In the China market, we have different studies that how religion is effective. There is cross-country studies where there is evidences that religion has impact on the dividend as well as in financial analysis. Sharia compliant farms, social capital impact, and so on. So there are different literature which is available in this. Okay, now coming towards theoretical framework. For the theoretical framework, I combine two theories. The one theory is coming from finance, the other theory is coming from sociology. The catering theory and social identity theory. The catering theory says that the firms they do adhere to the preferences of the shareholder, and they do address the local culture, like the local culture of the shareholders, religion. Like for example, we have different cultural events or religious event which do have effect on our behavior as well as on the decisions in the particular months as well. So similarly, the religion is shaping our values as well, our culture as well, and how we are behaving at the workplace. Social identity theory is posit that dominant local religion can influence the culture, values, and norms within a religion, thereby impacting the financial and economic decision of individual, even if they don't personally adhere to the dominant local religion. So if some minority is living, let's suppose in Pakistan, so of course most of the decisions that the Islam has still impacting their way of life. The argument is also drawn from Kellogg work, who has also similar findings. There is another related theory which is called behavioral consistency theory. However, I didn't apply behavioral consistency theory here in this setting because BCT is more like internal management things, that how the internal managers believes how they're shaping the decision. No, SIT is saying that how the outsider world is shaping the financial decisions. So the opinion and culture of the stakeholder shaped decision of manager, therefore the focus on the religious belief of society is shaping dividend policy. Here it's also important to note that we have taken just a religious affiliation of individual as a proxy for religion instead of religiosity, because the religiosity is the extent of how those things are affecting our lives. Religious affiliation is just whether someone is Muslim or Christian or Protestant or Catholic or Jew. I have taken this as just a religious affiliation. Some of the contribution of this study is that we have taken into account 9 different religions and its impact on the dividend policy. The literature just mainly focused on Protestant and Catholic. The second contribution is that it has a big data set of 9 different countries from different religions and how they are shaping those things. We also imply like a comprehensive data set, like of 9 countries, 32-year data from 1987 to 2019. Okay, so data, as I mentioned, I extracted the data from global in northern Campo state. The time period is restricted to 2019 in order to avoid the contamination of the COVID-19 effect. Resultantly, we have 90 countries data. Also, the table here, these are the percentage of the different religious countries we have taken as a sample. We can see that when it comes to religious affiliation, so Catholic religion has highest number of countries, followed by Protestant. United States is always in our data analysis. US is the prominent country. It's representing 67% of the data set. So we can say it is skewed toward the United States. Moreover, among the Muslim countries, it is skewed towards the Malaysian farms. Methodology, we have independent variable. One is a dummy variable of dividend payment propensity, and the other is amount of dividend payment. The first one we use logit regression because whether the farms pay dividend, then we assign 1. If they don't pay dividend, we assign 0. Now, in this capacity, it's a dummy variable, so logit is a appropriate regression analysis. We also use Tobit models in order to use a dividend amount or dividend size, which is dividend divided by sales, is a dependent variable. In the independent variable, as we know that our religion affiliation is our independent variable. So for example, we take the dummy variable of each religion. For example, 1 is assigned if religion of a country is Catholic, otherwise 0. So we can apply for the other 9 country religion as well. The literature has a different control variable for this. So I borrowed from Brockman and Onley. Equity, return on assets, growth, retained earning, cash, and size. So these are the expected sign as well. This is about the variable definitions, and from here we have taken data in the exact symbol which is used in the compost state. This is our regression model we have applied for this study. Okay, now coming towards some descriptive statistic, and this descriptive statistic is based on the different religion, atheist, Buddhism, and so. We can see that the number of observation, the Protestant has the highest number of observation mainly because of the US farm as well. When it comes to how many farms in general they are paying dividend, so for example, we can see that atheist countries, they pay like 49% of the farms they are paying dividend, Buddhist 89%, Catholic 66% of the farms. However, Hindu countries, they are paying 99% of the farms are paying dividend. Yes, the amount is small, but yes, the number of farms paying dividend is high. Similarly, Muslim countries, they are paying 89% of the farms are paying dividend, and they have the highest amount of dividend amount as well. It is 4.2%. Besides, when we have, so this is about this, the Protestant religion, and so I already explained this in my introduction, in the description. Now, based on this, we can see that when it comes to different variables in the descriptive statistic, fairly we did mensuration in 1% as well, but the dividend propensity is 71% is the overall mean value where the firms are paying dividend, and the dividend size, the amount of dividend is 2.3%. Okay, now it shows that 71% of the sample are dividend paying firms. Similarly, in average, the sample pays 2.3%. After descriptive statistics and doing analysis and things, we applied logit model while taking propensity of dividend as dependent variable. We can see from different religion over here that all this religion, they have a significant impact on dividend. The value of the Protestant is missing because of the multicollinearity issues. So we take the intercept value as the value of Protestant countries, which is also negative. So out of this analysis, you can see that atheist and this intercept value, they have a negative impact, a relationship with the dividend payment propensity, but the other religion, they have a positive relationship. Now it see that all the firms, they have significant impact. We can see that all the firms, they have significant impact, but out of this, the negative impact is only for the atheist firms. The other firms, they do have like a positive relationship. Because of the dummy variable trap, the dummy variable of Protestant religions is omitted, whose effect is reflected from the coefficient of constant value. The value of the constant for the first column is negative. So we can say that beside this atheist and Protestant, the rest of them, they have a positive significant relationship. Then in the next stage, I applied the same logit regression for individual firm as well. And here when we can see the same results, that atheist firms and Protestant firms, they have a negative relationship, but the other firm, they do have a positive relationship. This is based on the Tobit regression, where we use dividend size as a dependent variable. Based on this different definition, while controlling for industry and air effects, these are the results. The Tobit is used to capture the effect of the dividend amount in relationship to different religion and control variables. Atheist Buddhism in Hindu religion countries has also negative association with dividend amount. Now we have two additions. We are okay when it comes to pay or not to pay, so they have a positive impact. But once it comes to the amount of dividend, then the amount of dividend, they have a negative impact. Like they're saying that okay, they shouldn't pay dividend or the amount of dividend as well. The rest of religions, they have a positive impact on dividend size. This is when we are taking as individual religion. So we have similar results for the countries. Conclusion is that on average, the research explored the link between religion and finance, which is usually ignored area. And I have to confess here one thing, that when it comes to analysis based on religion, so many journals and publishers, they are reluctant to publish it. Yes, they will take the common law and civil law countries as a significant thing, but when it comes to religion, they will say no, it's not a significant thing. Though on ground and the reality, as well as through the statistical analysis, we can prove that yes, there is a significant relationship of religion on the financial decisions, and so many of our actions are determined by religion things. Results show that religion has significant impact on dividend policy. On average, atheism, Buddhism, Protestant religion, they have a negative impact, a relationship with both propensity amount of dividend. However, the rest of the countries, they have a positive relationship with the propensity as well as amount of dividend. Theoretically, it supports both theories that yes, the SIT theory as well as scattering theory that yes, religion is shaping financial decisions. I'm looking forward for your comments because the work is still in process. So if you have any comments, suggestions, please feel free to drop me email. Thank you so much, and I am once again I'm thankful to the organizer. Hopefully, I see you next year.